best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Hands come out of the belt.
Now, Dick, you bring up the point about the hair change. We'll keep an eye on it. As long as there's no Vaseline in there that can rub on the gloves of either himself or Dorin, it will be okay. But only watch the times so that the gloves don't pick up the liniment and put it in somebody's eye.
Here we go, round one. You can see the height advantage that Gatti has over Dorin. Considerably tall. And Dorin is a straight ahead punching machine, but right now he's kind of checking out the scene a little bit.
He's checking it out and finding that unnatural credentials. Arturo Gatti will not be an easy guy to reach. The question is whether Gatti will engage him in a brawl. You sense that at some point he will, but if Gatti stays outside, he could make this the easiest 12-round decision of his life.
Well, he just sneaked in a right uppercut. The more I look at this, Dave, the more I realize that the height and reach can be a tremendous advantage. And that's one thing Gatti doesn't want to do is get on the ropes for this guy, because this fellow is an inside fighter, period.
That's why we've been harping on that height and reach. I think it's the definitive factor in this fight. Either by how Gatti uses it or by how Dorin negates it. When you have a 6-inch reach advantage on a guy, it's like somebody just walked into your dressing room before the fight and said, look, here's a present. Let's see how you want to use it.
Gatti keeps moving around and jabbing and scoring. It would become very frustrating for Dorin, who is a straight-up, straight-ahead guy.
I see now Gatti with the left hand out, checking himself after the
jab.
He didn't get too wild, too early. Very conscious about where that jab is and keeping his distance. Now this is a guy, Buddy McGirt, is an excellent influence on Arturo Gatti because Gatti is already passionate. The other fight we saw, we thought that McGirt should have been lighting a fire under Bajado, who needed more intensity and didn't need the X's and O's as much. But this is a nice fit.
I don't mean this to be anything against McGirt, but I think Bajado missed Mayweather.
Yeah, really did in a close fight.
And of course, McGirt's been working with Gatti for quite a while now and has gotten him to box and so forth. So Gatti has confidence in McGirt.
Break, you're tied, break.
And the point can be made that Gatti apparently had no problem with McGirt being in Bajado's corner.
The fight before his, because he is a very gracious guy. It just goes with everything you know about Arturo Gatti. And usually you like your guy right there with you before.
With the right hand. So just stay nice and loose till you find your rhythm. The jab is keeping him honest. Just keep popping that jab. Just keep popping till you find the rhythm, baby. Very good round. Okay, he's gonna try to get you in that slow. When you get inside, beautiful. Walk him around. Okay, if the ring is soft, this is what we gotta do, baby.
Jab, okay? He wants you to lose your balance. Just sit down on your legs, okay? Keep blocking the jab, and he has a lazy jab. His jab is lazy. We can look over the top over the jab. Remember that, okay? With speed. You've got no speed now, okay? Show me that speed, man. You are faster than this guy. Abuse of your speed. You listen to me? Come on, Leo. Let's go. Abuse of your speed, man.
You know, Dick, that we have a contrast with the trainers. We talked about McGirt being in Bajado's corner the fight before. And for Dorin, we thought that Butte fought earlier in the fight, and they had to move his fight up earlier so that the trainers could be there with him the fight before to get him ready. It shows a lot about the graciousness of Arturo Gatti to let his corner man do that.
I think Gatti has the attitude that, hey, you do it in the ring.
Yeah, but yet some guys almost need to be babysat or just have the guy there for him. It's a good feeling. So you're right.
Some fighters would be psyched out, so to speak.
I want my guys here.
Yeah, true.
Meanwhile, for Gatti, he so far has been heeding everything Buddy McGirt said about staying outside and jabbing. That could change the first time he gets hit. Then we'll see, will he jab or will he go back to the old war?
Dorin trying to cut the ring off and get Gatti in a corner. And you see his short, choppy punches. Dorin has got a very compact punching style, but he's got to be inside to make it effective.
Good.
And that was the thing in the Spadafore fight. Spadafore did nothing but jab.
Yep.
And jabbed his way to a split decision.
And you look at Gatti now taking some shots and being on the outside. Gets a big shot here with the hook. He's been able to jab more and be a little more controlled over the last several years, and yet mix in enough excitement that the crowd doesn't abandon him. Because when a guy sits outside and starts to jab and box, he doesn't have the same followers he had when he was a brawler. But Gatti has altered the style somewhat and kept his fans. It's a hard thing to do.
Well, everybody's going to be watching Gatti's right hand, and if he stops using it, that might be an indication that he's sprinting again.
There's a hook by Dorin, and here he is coming up by Gatti again. Also fired an elbow in there. Well, Dorin has the fight where he wanted to there.
Gatti using the ring. It's a good size ring. Yeah, I'm sure Dorin would rather have a smaller ring.
He's holding. Showing here, he's able to pick apart a smaller guy and never let him get a shot. And how many one-punch body shot knockouts can you name? Virgil Hill and Roy Jones Jr., one of the famous ones, but they come along like every 5 years. That's how rare they are.
Well, the amazing thing is that ever since he's become a boxer, it's opened up opportunity in the ring for him.
Yeah, it's only recently that he's been able to box a little more, and this is a style that was tailor-made for him to stay on the outside, because you still have to overcome the temptation to brawl. Many guys will tell you, I can convert myself into a boxer, and 99% of them can't. But Gatti did not get hit tonight in a way that could make him go back, and he becomes a believer in the idea that if I stay outside and box, I can make it easy. Now let's take a look at this. Right hand, up top, boom! What a shot there. And you know, it's perfectly done off the jab. They are innocuous shots. There's nothing on these other than to set up this. He's got Dorin worried about the top. And look at Gatti. It's like a guy who has hit a home run. The minute the ball leaves his bat, he knows he's got a tape measure home run. For Gatti, he knew that this landed beautifully. Up top, just show the stuff upstairs and throw the big body shot. And you know what? The older he gets, the more tricks he starts to show. And that is also something that goes against all the rules of boxing and most of the rules of sports.
And the interesting thing about it is that he's going to walk out of here tonight with no injuries, no cuts, no broken hand. And he said before the fight, he wants Spadafore and he wants Mayweather. By golly, he might get it.
No reason and they shouldn't, because the boxing world, the people making the decisions, as you see with Tom Lynch, they love
Ladies
this
and
kind of
gentlemen,
stuff.
the end comes at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. The winner by knockout victory, and still the WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the world, the ultimate blood and guts warrior, Arturo Gatti.